Good morning.
Yeah.
My name is Ritu. What's your name?
My name is Bhavya.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is Uma.
Okay, so your names are Bhavya 019D and you are Uma 029D. Bhavya, tell me something about where do you live?
I live in Dwarka, sub-city that is a part of New Delhi, and in Dwarka, I live in Chapter 22.
Okay, and Uma, tell me something about your best friend.
My best friend's name is Neha. She's a very nice person, and she also gives good advice.
Okay. Now, Bhavya, you are going to tell us about your topic, and when you have finished, Uma will ask you a question, and then I will ask you some more questions. Would you like to begin, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. The topic that I have chosen to speak upon today is globophobia. It is the fear of public speaking. So, as I was going down the memory lane, I was able to recollect this particular incident from my childhood. It was about the time when I was in class third or fourth. My teacher asked me to speak on this topic in front of the class, and it asked me to speak in front of the class, and I just couldn't do it because my palms had gone sweaty and my body was trembling, and the words just weren't coming out, and I started hyperventilating. So this incident might be very insignificant, but actually it was very important to me because it was during this time, on this day that I realized.
Thank you, Bhavya. Uma, can you ask Bhavya a question, please?
So, Bhavya, how did you get over globophobia?
But in order to get over globophobia, the main part from my teachers also.
Please stop. Uma, can you ask Bhavya a question about the reason for this particular fear of hers?
Bhavya, what is the reason for your fear?
Um, I think the main reason for this fear of mine was because when I was small, I wasn't really given a chance to speak. So I think it was a lack of exposure.
Okay. And Bhavya, what do you hope will happen if a person is unable to come out of globophobia?
Ma'am, I think that if a person is not able to get out of this fear, he or she misses out on a lot, and doesn't get the right opportunity.
Thank you. Now, Uma, you are going to tell us about your topic, and when you have finished, Bhavya will ask you a question, and then I will ask you some more questions. Would you like to begin, please?
Right. So, I want to tell you about cats. Cats are my favorite animals, and I started liking them when I was really young. So, I remember it was when my cousin, we were saying goodbye to them after the visit. And then this cat just came out of somewhere, and my cousin pet it. So, and that's when I realized that the kitten was actually very cute. So even I also pet it, and then that's when I started liking cats. I also have a cat now. His name is Stripes, and he is grey in color. He just loves to play, and if you have a rope, then you can drag it on the ground.
Okay, thank you, Uma. Bhavya, can you ask Uma a question, please?
Yes, Uma, so what do you do to make your cat happy?
Well, as I told you, my cat really loves to play, so...
No, stop, please. Bhavya, can you ask Uma about what kind of pet she prefers?
So, Uma, what kind of pet do you prefer?
Well, I really like cats because, cats will, it is really fun to have them around. They are very playful. So that is why I really like that.
Okay. And Uma, what can be done to increase awareness among people about the basic needs of pets?
I think people have to, be really aware about their pets' needs because, and you can do that by like watching Discovery and all that because it will give you lots of information and you can also search on it.
And what are the disadvantages of having a pet at home?
Like when you have a pet, you will have to clean up after it. So that is really.
Okay, thank you, Uma. Now let's go to the next task. I'm going to give you a card which has information about a problem. I would like you to read the information and then discuss together how you are going to solve the problem. And you have 2 minutes to do this. Okay, here is your problem, and I'm going to read it for you. You and a friend have been assigned the task of setting up a story reading club in your school, and you are anxious about it as you have never been asked to do such a task before. How would you execute this task? Start, please.
Well, I think that we have to like be very clear about what we want to do during club hours, so that we have clear guidelines.
I agree with you, Uma, and also I think that like first we need to be clear, but also we need to make the people around us aware about what we are doing.
We can, there are like people who don't like to read, so we can like give them different sorts of books and we can encourage them to read. So we will have more members.
And then like we have no members, but we also need a teacher who will help us in this task.
Okay. Can you agree on a solution, and what is it?
As we said, we have to be clear about what we want to do. So we can like also ask the kids about what they would what they would like to do and what they want out of this club.
Okay, and how do you think your friends would react to your ideas?
I think like my friends like they don't really read books and all, so yeah, maybe they're like in the first time they'll be just like what the hell are you doing and all, but then later I think I can convince them.
And what role do you think the school librarian plays in this situation?
The librarian is very important because she knows a lot about all the books that are there in the library. So we can always go to help for her, and she can advise us. That's it.
Yeah, and also I think if you want something from like some new books or something, and I think the librarian will be like of lot of fun.
Okay, please stop there. That is the end of the test. Thank you. Goodbye.